Okay, today we are going to start Adobe Photoshop, right? First of all, we need to understand why we use Adobe Photoshop and what is the difference between Photoshop and Illustrator. Like Photoshop, right? So Photoshop is all about photos. It's all about raster graphics. It's all about pixels, all right? So you need to drag photo in this Photoshop and we will see how we can work, or you can open photo also in Photoshop, or we can also create documents in Photoshop as well. All right. There are four major functions of Photoshop. The first function is photo removal of the background. All right. If you want to remove photo background, you will choose Photoshop. The first most important function of Photoshop is removal of background, right? The second most important function of Photoshop is photo editing, okay, image repairing, like you want to remove pimples, you want to repair damaged images, all right. The third function of Photoshop is color adjustment. You can also adjust color of your photos like brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, effects. The most important function of Photoshop is photo manipulation. You can manipulate photos, okay, and you can create your whole design. Like all movie posters are photo manipulated. A good example of photo manipulation. Photo manipulation means you will take different pictures, okay, you will extract them from the background and you will create amazing story from them. Okay, we'll see. First of all, I have just launched Photoshop and now you can see it's asking drag and drop image here. So first of all, you can select any image and you can drag over here in Photoshop. So it will open that photo for you like this. That photo has been opened. Or if you want to go back to home screen, and what you want to do next, you can open also from here and you can choose any photo, all right. Or you can also go to file menu and from here you will choose open, all right, and from here you can also choose any photo. Okay, for example, you want to open any photo, that photo will be opened in front of you, all right. That's how you will open photo in Photoshop. If you go back to home screen, we have another option which is called create new document. You can also create a new document in Photoshop and we can work for a different purpose, for a different field. When you click on create new and new document, dialog box will appear and it will give you a lot of presets, all right. So here we have saved one, we haven't saved it yet, okay, I will tell you how to save here. For example, if you want to use again and again, we can save here one preset, we can make our own preset, we'll see how we can make it. Then we have photo, right. Not only graphic designer are using Photoshop, all right, photo editor, photographer, all right, and architect, all right, many people are using Photoshop for their own purpose. So if you are a photographer or you want to print your photo from the photo studio, all right, then you can choose this photo layout presets, all right. And here they have different sizes. Look, they have landscape 6x4 and it's measured in inches. If you will take this, for example, nowadays we are taking 10x8, all right, this one. And from here I will change orientation. For example, just create. So this document, if you will design it and if you will take to the photo studio and they will print, they have this paper, okay, 8 inches by 10 inches. So you can save it. After saving, take it to them, they will print for you. Even if you visit any photo studio, they have this size available with them, right? And they have different prices for them as well, right? I will go back to and again create new and here. So they have these all sizes available. They have others also, you can check with them with different prices, okay? Because we are working for printing, so that's why it's inches and resolution in 300, okay? You can modify also, okay? For example, you have this 10 by 8 inches. Here you can write, for example, my photo, all right? Okay, and here width in inches we have because we are working for printing and for photo studio, and height we have in inches 8. You can change also units, right? If you want centimeter, millimeter, you can choose from here. Resolution for printing, yes, we use 300 resolution. Color mode for printing, you can go with the CMY key. If you are sure you only want to print, you don't want to share on WhatsApp, Facebook, website, then direct go for CMY key. Later we can change also, no issue. Alright. Then we have background. This is a new thing. We don't have this in Illustrator. So you just go here and you can change also the background, and you can export this background color as well. We will see how we can do that. Background color, if you click on the color, you can choose any background color like this. Alright. Now if you want to save this setting because you want to use it again and again and you don't want to change it, select and change it, then click on this save button. Okay, you will take this option is available in all software. You can save your preset. So it will ask, so my photo template, right? And just save all setting. You can see what we have done and save preset. So it's saved here in saved one. Whenever you're coming, you just click here, look here, all setting in there. Just create. So that new document will be created for you. So we have learned how to open a photo in Photoshop and how to create a document, and also with background changing and saving presets as well. Right? That's how you can create and open. The next thing, of course, the interface of the software. Right? No change, is almost the same. We have application icon, PS means Photoshop, and here we have drop down mini bar. Here we have property bar, toolbox. All right, same. Each tool has a name and little animation with it, which will explain you what it's gonna do. And we have panels here, all right, and down we have status bar. Also we have here scroll bar. You can also scroll different things. All right, if you have more like a bigger page, you can also scroll the page as well. The zoom key is same, alt and scroll wheel. All right, you can zoom in and out, same like Illustrator, no change. You can also take this pan tool to pan screen if it's bigger than like this. All right, you can pan as well. Okay, if you want to use zoom tool, just click on zoom tool and click on fit to screen, so it will be fit. All right, you can do also. I will show you how we can use zoom tool in a professional way. So next thing, we need to understand the workspace. Maybe when you will launch, you will not see such workspace. All right, so you will go Windows, and here you have workspace. All right, so here we have designed many workspaces also. So Photoshop has also many presets workspaces. For example, if you want to work in photography, just click photography. So it will show you the tools which are used in photography purpose. So which workspace we are going to use in Photoshop? We'll use Essential. So go to here. We don't have Essential Classic, so here you will choose Essential Default. Right? So because I was using it and it's showing like this because last used one, so we will reset it. So go to Windows, Workspace, and just reset from here. All right, reset Essential. Now you will see like this. All right. The most important panel in Photoshop is layer panel. All right. So you have to focus on layer panel in Photoshop, and here we have this panel. Okay. I used to keep it here. Okay. You can just click and you can drag here. So you can just keep it here. If the icon is small, just right click on this icon, and here you have. Okay. Make sure you are clicking on the. Also, you will face problem. Okay. When you have like layer panel open, and if you right click on the right extreme size, you will have different options you will get like this. Okay, for example, here you will right click, here is different. If you click here, it will unlock it. Then right click, it will give you different option. If you right click here, it will give you different option. If you right click here, it will give you different option. So also the layer panel, the layer itself has been divided into different section, but it's invisible. But yes, many times students asking, we are right clicking, but we are not getting the required option. But you need to careful. Top like extreme right side, it will give you different option. In middle, it will give you different option. Here, it will give you different option. When you click right click, okay, it will give you different option. Okay. So what you will do, you right click here on the icon of the layer, and just maybe once you will launch, it will be like this small icon. So I do it medium or large icon so that I can see. All right. So I'll keep layer panel separate here so that I can see my all layers. All right. I don't need this learn panel. You can close, right click and close, right? Then like right click and close. So history, if you want, you can keep it. Otherwise, I don't need it. Yeah, I like this panel. So I need also the properties. The properties and the layer panel I used a lot. Okay. So you can make your own workspace like this. Okay. So it's easy. If you want to save it for future use, you can also go and workspace and click here new workspace, right? And here you can just write my new workspace for like any work, just save. Now it's saved. If you want to check, go to Windows, and here it will show you which is active, and it will show you my new workspace. Okay. If you want to manage, you want to delete, you can also delete. Look, a lot of previous students has been created here. So you can also delete workspace if you want to delete. All right. So same. So we have, for example, I will choose, for example, here, say like this one. Okay, now this workspace has been shown. Now I will go here and then delete workspace. So it will ask you which workspace you want to delete. So for example, I want to delete like previous students who has created yes, so that will be deleted. So after creation, you can also delete workspace. I'll go to my own, which I have created workspace, and my own new workspace. Yes, now I like this one. Okay. So we learned how we can adjust the workspace. Now our workspace, Photoshop is ready to work with. Okay, we have learned also how to open Photoshop and how to create new document here. Right? If you are inside document, you can also create new document, file and new. Same dialog box will appear. No need to go to the back to home button and select from here. No need. Even if you are back to Photoshop, you can choose also file and new. All right. Okay. If you want to close any document from here, right click. You can close all, you can close others. I want to close this one. For example, click here and right click and close. And Untitled, I don't need it. Close this one also. I don't need this photo. Close this one. So if, for example, my photo, I need this one. So keep it. Okay. If you want to create a new for the printing purpose, okay, we have other presets also, we forgot. So we have photo and we have for print as well. Okay, if you want to designing for printing, so you can also choose A4. We have here A6, A5 also. This page we have here A5. And settings are the same. You can go for art and illustration, and here they have different sizes. For poster, 18 by 24 inches. You can take from here. For web presets, we have, if you are designing website template or website banner, you can take size here. Only the difference will be the pixels will be changed, resolution will be changed. If you go to print, you see the units are inches, resolution 300. All right. And if you go here in web, you will see the units are in pixels and resolution 72. Only this is the main difference. Okay. You can also design YouTube thumbnail, and here you have sizes. For example, you want to design HD, okay, 1920 by 1080 YouTube thumbnail, okay, and here you can see also size 1087 and 72 pixel, and just create. So that document will be created with you with the guides. Okay, so that's many type of documents you can create in Photoshop. Okay. So if you want to close any, just I told you, right click and close. Okay, you can also close from here. Also, if you want to close, you can also Control W. This shortcut key you can use to close active document. Close all, it will close all. You can remember the shortcut key, Alt Control W. Okay, same shortcut keys you should remember. I will close this one close, and I will close this one also. Right, no need to save. So again I will create new, and this time I will create, for example, for print, and I will take A5 size from here and create. Alright, so brand new A5 size has been created for me. As I told you, Photoshop is almost for the photos. Alright, so we work with the photos. What I will do, I will open a photo, then we will see the photo characteristics, properties of the photo. Click open. Alright, so you can choose any photo, for example. So I will choose this photo. Alright, for example, we have another photo here. So I want to check, for example, the properties of the photo. Okay, so for example, we have this photo. Alright, so we want to check its properties. What is the size of the photo? How it will look when we will print it. Alright, because Photoshop is also used to check the properties, check the quality. Okay, you cannot upload like without checking properties to any website. You cannot print without checking properties. So if you want to check about this photo, so go to image. Alright, from here you will go to image size. Okay, here it will show you the size of the image. Now the size of the image is 68 inches by 45 inches. Here you have, and also it will show you the size of the image is 45 MB, right, which is very heavy. You cannot send in email, right? Email support like 20 to 25 MB, and also it will on Facebook, also on WhatsApp you will face also problem. So what to do? We can reduce its size. If you want to reduce its size, you can reduce also. You can go also in pixels, right? For example, if you will change, for example, 200, okay, 2000. So it depends from where you are going to use. And now look, it's reduced from 45 MB to 7 MB. Alright, and here resample everything. No need to change anything, just like this. Okay, so here if you want to check its printing quality, take the zoom tool, okay, and click on 100%. So this is its print quality. If you want to check print quality of any image, alright, just take the zoom tool and 100% zoom. So which size if you will print, it will be okay. So again go to image and image size, and if you will print, if you want to print in 27 inches by 18 inches, so it will look like this. I think it's a good result, right? So if you want to print, if you want to upload on website, so if your page width is maximum 2000 pixels, so it will also look great. You can also reduce it. Okay, for example, you can make it 1500, or mostly website width page is like 1200 pixels. So you can also look, we have from 45 MB to it becomes to 2 MB image. Still we have to decrease this resolution, and if you want to lightweight image. Okay, so that's how you will check its print quality. And if you want to check its color mode, you can also go image, and here you have mode. Now this image has RGB mode. Before sending to printer, okay, convert it to CMYK, alright, like this. So it will be like no much difference, but yes, now you have, okay, CMYK image with you. Okay, so that's how we will change check picture quality. Alright, so any photo you can open and you can check its quality like this. So I will close it. Now it's time to create something, alright, in Photoshop. So this is the new document. If you want to place picture here, right, so you will not open it. If you will open any picture, it will be opened separately. Alright, for example, if you will select any photo, so it will open in another window. Alright, but if you want to place photo here, if you have studied Illustrator, so you know that file and place here. But here they have like distributed or divided into two categories. So they have place embedded and place linked. Place embedded means the file will be part of your document, right? Image will be part of your document. Linked means it will not be a part of your document, but it will be linked to the place from where you have inserted. I will show you both. So if you click on place embedded, okay, if you will choose any image like this, so this image has been embedded, all right, place embedded here. And after placing image, you need to press enter, right, to get out of the selection of the picture. Now look at here the icon, okay, in layers. So you have inserted this picture in your document, and here is the icon. You see this icon is a folder type. Folder means this is a smart object, and this file has been embedded in your document. Okay. Now if you will choose place linked from here, right, now I will choose another picture, for example, and you can resize also, okay, like this. So now you need to press enter to get out of the transform controls, right. Now you will see the difference. Here look at the icon is a chain icon, okay. So when you will embed it, the icon will be folder icon. When you will insert place as a link, the icon will be chain. So if someone will delete from your computer that picture, it will be missing here as well. All right. Okay. So this two picture, and then we learn how we can place picture also. If you want to delete any layer, simple select it and press delete from the keyboard like this. Or in layer panel down we have many controls, right, options. So by clicking on this, okay, delete layer, you can also delete layer pics. Yes, I want to delete. When you create new document, by default you have one background layer which cannot be deleted, right, and cannot be moved until it's locked. Okay, here you see this layer has lock icon, means you cannot move it, okay, you cannot delete it. If you want to move it, you have to unlock it like this. Now you can move it. Okay, I will do undo. Okay, if you have open like this photo and you want to move this photo to this document, how we will do that? So open this document, then here we have first tool in Photoshop, we have move tool. Look at the animation. You can move images or layers from one place to another place, one document to another document, right? So click here, click and hold the left mouse button and just drag to and until the next document open. Okay, some students are doing mistake, they are releasing here, right? No, don't release mouse button here, you will not get anything. What do you need to do? Click and drag, hold and drag, and don't release mouse button here, release mouse button in the mid of the page, then you will get this photo. Alright, now photo is very big because there is a resolution issue. This is high resolution image and here we have less resolution. So how I can resize it? If you want to resize anything in Photoshop, alright, so you need to use free transform. So here you have one option in properties of move tool, show transform controls. If you click here, so it will show you transform controls around the layers, then you can resize like this. If you want to resize, you can resize any layer by showing this. So after resizing, you need to press enter to get out of this command. Alright, but mostly designers don't use this one. Okay, they use one command which is mostly used one in file, and that is in edit menu, free transform, control T. Okay, and you will remember this shortcut key. In Photoshop, you have to select, take control T again and again for resizing. Okay, take control T, now you will see transform controls appears, so you can resize image. Okay, right click, and now you have, if you right click after taking free transform command, so here you have scale, you can scale your image. Okay, right click, you have rotate, you can rotate your image. Right click, then you have skew, you can skew your image like this. Right click, you have distort, you can also use distort command to make it like little perspective preview. And right click, you have perspective also, you can use perspective like this. Alright, and right click, you have also wrap option, and you can wrap your image like this. Alright. So you can play also with the photos in Photoshop, okay, like this, and you can wrap like this. If you know the pen tool, then right click, then you have also rotate 180, you can rotate it, you can also rotate 90 degree, and then you have flip horizontal and also flip vertical. Alright, so we have one assignment in Photoshop which we are doing over standard assignment. So for example, I will place embed here, and always use place embedded, right, because it will place as a smart object and the resolution will not be damaged of your picture. So for example, so I will take this photo, and when you place any photo in Photoshop, so by default it will take the transform, free transform command, Control T. So you can resize it like this. Right click, because you are by default in a Control T option. So here I will choose perspective like this. So you can make perspective like this. Again, you can do distort. All right. So you can use distort also. You can move a little bit like this. That's how you can create monitor screen as well. Enter. Same you can fix also if you have like some frame you want to fix in the frame. Same, go to edit again, okay, then choose free transform, Control T. Then you can choose right click and choose distort, and you can fix if you have any like screen or is anything in any frame you want to fit like this, you can fit as well. Okay, right now I don't have any image. Let's see. If I have an image I want to fit, let's see if I have any screen. So I will place embedded, and I don't know I have, okay, let's see, this is window. I want to fit my photo here, but it's a straight one, no need to change anything. Then place embedded, I want a screen. Alright, no problem. So you can just make it like this, and you can place here, right? And yes, press enter, right? Okay, so that's how you can place. Now if you want to do some setting, you can do also some setting. Okay, you can zoom it, okay, Alt and scroll wheel. Then you can use also the resizing, and make sure you are in Control T. All right, yes, you are already. So right click, and you have many options. You can use scale, and you can scale it, all right, like this. And if you want to fix it, right click, you can also use distort option, all right, but it's not a perspective preview. I was looking for a screen, but yes, you can fit like this if you want to fit on a perspective preview, like, okay, it will look like you have done with this. And press after using Control T command, all right, always press enter. Now look how you fixed it. So same, you can use Control T command, is very powerful command, and you have to press again and again. When you want to resize, press Control T, all right, like this. Then you can resize and press enter. Okay, if you want to rotate, then press Control T, and you have to rotate like this and press enter again. All right. So if you want to delete, I will delete. So select this picture, I want to delete, and just even you can select multiple layers. That's how you can delete. Okay. So that's all about. So how to create a new document, how to place image, how to use free transform tools. Okay.